Hello and welcome back to the Orb. Today we have a top four matchup between Mr. Ivanov and myself, Bright's Days. He is coming in strong with 8 creatures in his deck. 4 Sarahs, arguably one of the best creatures in old school, especially Xpoints. 4 Dibs, very tough to get rid of. He also has 4 factories. He's spitting 4 of his points there. The rest of his points go to 1 Maze of Ith main deck, 1 Soul Ring for 3 points, and 1 Brain Geyser for 2 points. He has a very controlling deck with 3 books, 4 counter spells, some mana ramp, complete white package removal with 3 Wrath of Gods. Those are now going to be pointed for next year. 2 Spirit Links, and a crap ton of land. On the sideboard, he's running 2 Ivory Towers, 4 Blue Elemental Blasts, 4 Red Elemental Blasts, so he's, again, with full control package. 2 COP Red, 2 Disrupting Scepters, and 1 Control Magic. Those Disrupting Scepters are good in the long game, along with, obviously, the book. Got a ton of mana. No better way to use it than get ahead in cards, or put your opponent behind in cards. So, very controlling deck. I do like this deck. He's obviously done very well in it, as he's playing for a spot in the finals right now against me. So, on to the next deck. And here's my Xpoint deck fighting for the top 4 into the finals. It consists of 3 Sonic Blasts to take care of anything that has a big toughness, and hopefully some damage towards the end if I need it. Power Sinks for counter spells. 1 of main deck Avoid Fate, just to cut out some nefarious shit coming at my creatures. I do only have 8 creatures in there. 4 Erms, 4 Sarahs, as I mentioned earlier. Sarahs are pretty good. 3 Sinbads and 3 Sylvan Libraries are my draw engines. Early threats are taken care of with 4 Swords to Plowshares, 3 Disenchants, 2 Wrath of Gods, and a Balance. Speaking of balance, my points sit right now 3 into the Balance, 4 into the Ancestral, 2 into the Time Walk, and 1 into Regrowth. Do have a little bit of mana ramp with 1 Llanowar Elves and 3 Birds of Paradise. Standard Chaos Orb. Then a pile full of land. No Mishra's Factories for me, though. On the board, I do have some ways to deal with some artifacts. Divine Offerings, an extra Disenchant. Creatures dealt with the early creatures dealt with the Spirit Links. I have some COPs in there to stop quick damage coming in. Alright, let's get on to the match. Here we are at game number 1. I lead with a Tropical and a pass. Factory down, he passes back. Or land on the table. Plays an island. Both these being control decks, I don't think we're going to see any explosive starts. Oh, he's got City Brass down and now a Dib in play. He has tapped out. Throw a Desert and pass. He's in for 3. No answer. More land for me. Ooh, Sarah Angel. That Dib is now just a body. It's going to get rolled over. He passes back after taking a point from the dib. Sarah's swinging in. He's on 13. I'm on 17 with 5 in hand. He does have a full stack of cards in front of him now. Down to 12 from the dib. 2 cities hurt. Seems like they always come up in pairs. Sarah Angel in for another 4. He is on 8. Oh no. What's better than this turn? Doing it over again. Time walk. Here comes that body. Dib just gets run over. Gets a new card. Oh man, more cannon fodder is on the board. Another dib. He takes a point from city down to 7. Sarah in again. Corpses everywhere, mostly dibs. Said earlier they were tough to kill. That is, unless you're Sarah Angel. Oh my gosh, 3rd dib down. It's the first time he doesn't take a point from the city. Sarah's in again. 3rd dib to the bin. I'm working on a play set of Tropicals here. Getting close to it. Two colorless, Fell War. Pass. Uh-oh. He's down to 3. Looks like my die has him on 4. With 6 in hand. I play the aggressive Birds of Paradise move. Lots of sarcasm in this. I apologize for that. Ooh, he's taking a point. Fireball. That's one way to get rid of the angel. Angel down. Stave execution. Oh, Psyblast. Holy cow. Swings back with a counterspell. He's down to 1. Wow, he is holding on. Play another land and tap a bunch of things and another Sarah Angel. Wow, he saved himself big time there. Does he have another answer? He's, I think, pointing out that he cannot tap his City of Brass anymore, or he's done with. Oh, he has a Sarah in his hand, but not a second white source. Wow. That was a close one. City of Brass caught him. And here we are on to game 2. Leads out with the plains and pass. Forest and birds. Throws down a Fell War Stone. I tap 2 for a Sylvan. Nothing like a good walk in the library. And he's bringing heat again. 3rd turn dib. Tapping 4. Oh, control magic. I'll borrow your dib, please. And he says, nope. Red Elemental Blast. Well, it was a good thought on my part, I feel. But he had an answer. And in for 3, the dib comes. Down to 17, he's on 18. Another dib hitting the board. They're becoming a problem and quick. That's 6 damage a turn. I throw down a Sinbad and extra Birds of Paradise myself. I'm starting to worry that those Birds of Paradise are going to be cannon fodder on my end. I think deciding whether he wanted to tap that factory in too. Chose not to. Coming in for 6, I'm down to 11. Looks like about 2 turns left for me. Oh no. That could be a problem. Disrupting Scepter. I just got my draw engine together and he's making me discard cards. I haven't even had a draw off of it yet. Looks like I'm upkeep drawing. Sinbad, I hit a land because of the Sylvan. That helps. Draw my Sylvan cards. Keeping the 2. Tapping things. Oh. That helps. Sarah Angel. I have 1 left in hand, 2 deserts in play. So that'll help keep his factory back. Now he's at a burn rate of 2 life a turn. Oh man, that's big. Brain Geyser for 3. It's a nice little refill. Good way to get ahead. There's an answer. Swords. That's not good. Swords puts me at 15. The 6 damage comes in right after it. Back to 9. I have a problem. Drawing a land with the Sinbad. I'm using the put any 2 from the cards you've drawn back from Sylvan trick. Keeping 2 fresh cards and a land on top. See if I got some more answers in my hand. Oh no, just a pass. That's not good. This Scepter's going to eat some cards out of my hand. Unless he has bigger things to do. Play another Mana Rock. And yes, he's decided to eat some of my hand. I'll discard Sinbad. But swords out 1. That's 1 problem taken care of. Puts him back to 13. I think I'm deciding if I... Yep, Birds of Paradise right in front of the bus. Birds of the Graveyard. I'm still at 9. He plays a 2nd City of Brass. Sinbad drawing. Trying to get further and further ahead, but Scepter's not really letting me do so. Keeping the Tundra and playing it. Wrath of God. I gotta get rid of his one creature, but I'm gonna lose a couple of mine in the process. Wow. So he's getting desperate. He's drawing back up to 3 cards. I mean, it is a solution. I have his factory in check with my deserts. He's eating my last card. It was a power sink. I think he'd play a card for a bunch of mana before he made me discard. I'm going to take the 2. He's going to lose the factory. Fair trade-off in my book. Oh, another City of Brass. He may be stacking towards a fireball. Another Sylvan for me, which means the other cards that I pulled with Sylvan were absolute garbage. And there's an answer. Sarah Angel. That means I better find something in quick. That, and I can't even take an extra card. I do have an answer. Sarah of my own. Must have been 3 down. And he says, nope. I'll lose 2 life, happily, to not see your Sarah in play. I think he wants to get this one over with, and it's looking very good for him. I'm down to 3. I have 1 draw left to get an answer. Nothing. 2 lands and a power sink. So, 1-1. We're off to game 3 here. I get to play, so I lead with Tropical and a Birds. Shows back up at the city. More mana and a time lock. That's a good start. And he denies me. Oh, that hurts. Ouch. Red Elemental Blast. Throw that time lock in the trash can. He plays an island. Now he's got possibility of 2 blue up for his control play. Get my desert down, which hasn't done a whole lot for his deck. I don't think it really will. Unless I get 4 of them out there. I don't have 4 in my deck, so that might be a problem. Toss down a Sylvan to go through a walk in the library, and that seems to work well for me. And he has an answer right away. Oh, look at this. A Void Fate coming in to save the day. Sylvan stays in play. That's big. Yes. But now he's got some pressure on the board. He's got Dip down, and I have a Swords for it, giving him 3 extra life. But that was a fair trade-off. He's up to 22. Taking a look through my library with the Sylvan library. Looks like I have 2 cards in hand, and I'm passing. Get a factory down. Just taking 1. I'm passing with 3. He draws another card. He's going to let his factory do some work. It can be tough to deal with. I find his sword, so that give him 2 more life. Move his factory from the game. City and pass. Not a whole lot going on. He adds at about a turn 9 Fellwar Stone. Sylvan's been nice, but I'd rather pair it with a Sinbad. Another Felwar Stone on his side. I drop to 6 and pass. We are just collecting mana, and that is a problem. That's a book hitting the table. And we're far enough in the game where that's going to make a huge difference. I throw a disenchant at it. He's tapping a blue mana really quickly and counterspelling my disenchant. Oh, that's 6 cards in there. I'm disenchanting a second time. He's drawing. Wow, thank goodness. Looks like I have a lot of answers in my hand, but I need some threats to get this game down. Chaos Orb. That's okay. Alrighty, he's got a Disrupting Scepter, and he says, let's make you discard some cards starting now. I'm tapping 1 to activate the orb. Let's flip some orbs. Here we go. Oh my god, it's a miss. That is a crucial miss. When you're on the orb, don't miss with the orb. Ouch. You just have those. This is playoffs top 4. You don't want to miss an orb flip. But it happens. Regrowth. Disenchant. And that's one way to get rid of it. Thank God I didn't have to flip the disenchant. Let's see a grown man crying on the video. Ooh, Ancestral. That seems like a good card. And he's got an answer. No 3 cards for me. Ouch. He has so much mana advantage. I don't think my power sinks are going to do a lot of damage against him unless he's throwing something big on the table. Which, another reason that power sinks are a little questionable or should be run after counterspells, I think. Playing more land. Both back to draw goes. Looking for something like that to get the game going. He's got a book. Again, if I have a power sink in hand, it is useless. He's got 9 lands untapped. I only have 8. So I could only sink him for 7. Not a big deal. You just pay for it and keep going. He's got a disenchant for me. That's not good. That's not good at all. So now he's drawing. I better get an answer for this book and quick. Otherwise, my game is going to be over. He is on 2 cards a turn. And he's got another answer for my Sylvan. That's not good. Birds of Paradise isn't going to cut it. Much rather have a Land War Elf at this point. I think he's got a Desert Down, so that wouldn't matter a whole lot, but never mind. Back to happy to have birds, because there are corpses in front of that truck coming down the road. He does play out a dib, so that's the truck I was referring to. Oh, spicy. Spirit Link on the dib. I like that. He has to counterspell it. Probably a good move. Obviously a real good move, but Do I have another Spirit Link? Nope, I don't. Drops to 19 life, goes up to 6 cards, and eats a body in the form of a Bird of Paradise. Looks like I draw land and pass. Coming in for 3 again. He eats another Birds of Paradise. Cards are falling quick. Oh no, he's got 4/4 Sarah Angel. I get a land. Oh, and a balance, thank goodness. Wow, with 1 card in hand. So he's going to discard 5. That's going to take away some of his book action. Oh no, yeah. He's deciding which cards to keep. I think we're finally getting pretty close to land, although he does have those Fellwar stones. Oh, look at that. Disenchant. 2 red elemental blasts. That was big. I think he had a swords in there that's gone. That was a huge balance. That balance had to be like 1, 2. I think it was a 7 for 1. That balance was a 7 for 1. Oh, he quickly plays a Sarah Angel and I swords it. Wow. Well, this game went from doing nothing to doing a lot in a hurry. But the board's clear again. We both have lots of answers. He still has that book down. I throw down an Urnum. He's using the book. And no answer. Wow. Okay, Urnum sticks. I like that. I do not have a hand. He's got 1. And a Sarah Angel. Okay. Clock's on. Uh-oh. He's got Sarah Angel and a Tib. Now I need to come up with something extra. I think I'm deciding on who to give Forest Walk to. We'll call it the Dib. This is not looking good. Game 3. Although we're both at about our starting life, he's drawing extra cards. I guess Sinbad down. Again, that's unfortunately not even a blocker because he doesn't fly. He's drawing with his book. Takes 1 damage. I am taking 7. Ouch. Down to 11. Coming back for 5. Yeah, I think I was just trying to psych him out. Attack with my Sinbad, but he blocks with his Sarah. Doesn't bother him. Takes the 4. He's down to 13. $12. Ouch, and I'm down to 4. Yo. Oh no. I have City Brass, and he has a Fireball to end this game. That is it. Wow. Well, congratulations to Mr. Ivanov. That was a well-fought battle. He had more answers than I did. And looking there, I think you can see the bottom of my deck had like 5 or 6 of my 8 creatures sat in like the last 12 cards or 10 cards. Something ridiculous, but that's it. Sometimes you get a good shuffle, sometimes you don't. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one.